Welcome to the Fund for Innovation and Transformations webinar on the sixth call for concept notes. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Ennet Bera. I am the Program Officer for Environment at FIT. Before we begin, would like to acknowledge that FIT is a program of the Intercouncil Network of Provincial and Regional Councils, managed by the Manitoba Council for International Cooperation and funded by Global Affairs Canada. We also want to acknowledge that we at MCIC and FIT are meeting on Treaty 1 territory, and the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and is the national homeland of the Red River Métis. In today's webinar, we'll provide a brief overview of the program, review the application process, explain the concept note guidelines and the evaluation process, and walk through FIT's online application system. What is FIT? So FIT is a unique funding program designed to support and showcase the work of small and medium-sized Canadian organizations using innovative approaches to tackle development challenges. FIT provides funding to organizations at the testing phase, meaning we want to support you as you test your innovative solution, monitor your progress, learn, and innovate. FIT has a focus on gender equality, which means we're looking for innovations that are inclusive, locally driven, and aim to advance gender equality and/or empower women and girls in the local context. We also provide ongoing mentorship and capacity building to funded organizations, facilitate peer-to-peer learning, and share success stories, challenges, and lessons learned with the wider development community. Who can apply? All Canadian SMOs who meet fund criteria can apply, including nonprofits, charities, post-secondary institutions, social enterprises, and businesses. For more information on FIT's eligibility criteria, please refer to the application process page on our website. FIT provides between 150 to 175,000 Canadian dollars of funding to organizations to test their solutions. SMOs must test their innovative solution within a 6 to 10 month period. FIT funded 54 innovations in the first 5 intakes and aims to fund a total of 50 to 70 initiatives over the duration of the program. What is an innovative solution? By innovative, we mean that we are looking for a new or improved locally driven business models, policy practices, approaches, partnerships, technologies, behavioral insights, financing mechanisms, or ways of delivering products and services. You can find more information about innovation on our website at www.fit-fit.ca. What do we mean by testing? FIT supports SMOs with promising innovative solutions that are not yet proven to work in the proposed context. This is different from project implementation, which usually relies on practices that are already known to work well. FIT offers a unique opportunity to test your innovative solution, learn what works and what doesn't, fail, adapt, and improve. Your learnings will help advance the international development community's knowledge around innovation and testing in a gender-sensitive way. Generally, testing an innovative solution involves identifying a research question or hypothesis, conducting a field test to generate evidence and draw conclusions. Make sure that your research question or hypothesis clearly states what you expect your innovation to achieve, and that you can gather data to prove it. You might want to structure your hypothesis in the form of, if we do ABC, then it will have impact XYZ. For example, an example of a well-formulated hypothesis is if an affordable, locally manufactured mechanical mill is made available to rural women farmers, then the rural women farmers will experience improved grain processing quality, improved health benefits, and more time available for other activities. What do we mean by knowledge sharing? FIT provides resources and tools through its website for the Canadian SMO community. We also support selected SMOs through mentorship and peer-to-peer exchange opportunities. As SMOs start learning from testing their innovative solution, we'll be working with them to share takeaways in the form of workshops, stories, and videos, panels, conferences, and podcasts, for example. FIT aims to foster a culture of peer-to-peer exchange and learning throughout our program. We recommend that you visit the Funded Innovations page on our website to get a better sense of what we're looking for and the kind of learning or sharing we expect from the funded SMOs. Application process. So FIT has developed a 3-step online application process designed to keep you informed of your progress and help you focus your resources. Here's a quick overview. Step 1 is the eligibility self-assessment. Step 2 is submitting your concept note. Step 3 is the proposal, a more in-depth submission only open to SMOs who are selected to move forward after the concept note evaluation. So first, we'll quickly discuss the eligibility self-assessment. The self-assessment form helps SMOs determine if they are eligible for FIT funding before they start working on a concept note submission. We strongly encourage you to use it. You can click the eligibility option under the application process tab at the top of the website to access the self-assessment form. Once you complete the form and press submit, a message will pop up informing you of your eligibility. For eligible users, the pop-up message provides a link to our online application system, which we will discuss shortly. Make sure that you answer all questions accurately to ensure you meet our criteria. Of particular note, FIT will not fund renovation or construction activities. Step 2 of the application process is the concept note. The concept note is a 5-page document that provides a brief overview of your innovative solution and how you plan to test it. FIT has developed concept note guidelines to help you prepare your submission. These have been updated for intake 6 and are available for download on the concept note page of our website. As you'll see in the guidelines, you'll need to provide information in 5 key areas. We expect you to address all 5 sections and include all the important elements of your idea. So I'd like to spend a bit of time on each of the 5 key areas. The first is the background or context. In this section, we want to understand the greater context of your innovative idea, as well as the key gender issues in the area. For example, what is the problem or challenge that you are trying to address? How was it identified? What has already been done globally or locally to solve this challenge? Describe existing practices to demonstrate your understanding of the context of your innovation. Innovative solution. In this section, we want to clearly understand your innovative solution. What makes it unique and how was it conceived? How will it advance gender equality and/or empower women and girls? What is the intended impact? How will you test it? People or expertise. This section, we want to understand the expertise you bring to the table. For example, what makes your organization and local partners suited to carry out this testing? Will you partner with any local women's organizations? If you don't have the appropriate experience to test in a gender-sensitive way, for example, how will you fill the gaps? Financials or budget description. Here we want to understand how you allocate resources over the proposed testing timeframe. What is your budget breakdown? For costs such as personnel, travel, testing, materials, etc. Make sure you use the provided budget template. Then other. In this section, we're looking for any information that you believe could make your project stand out from the rest. For example, considerations of environmental risks, gender analysis, a strong policy for the prevention of sexual exploitation and abuse, analysis of COVID-19 impacts, etc. The concept note guidelines also include a few key points to keep in mind. Complete the online eligibility assessment first. FIT is a competitive program, so be sure to complete all requirements in a timely manner and tell us what makes you stand out. FIT supports the testing of ideas within a short time frame. If you're looking for a chance to test a new idea and be part of a knowledge sharing program, this is a unique and exciting opportunity. If you're seeking general project or programming funding, this is likely not the right fund for you. Finally, make use of our resources to help you and your submission, such as make use of our resources to help you with your submission, such as the Whistler Principles, Feminist International Assistance Policy, examples of innovation testing, FIT gender resources, etc. We're always sharing new resources, so please check out our site often and sign up for program updates. How will your concept note be evaluated? Concept notes are reviewed by FIT and an expert review panel. We're looking to fund different kinds of organizations from across Canada with a variety of ideas to test in diverse locations around the world. FIT considers several factors during the evaluation process. For example, how innovative is your idea and do you clearly have something to test? Is it feasible to do your testing within a 6 to 10 month period? Is your idea locally driven? What kind of impact will it have on gender equality? Based on challenges we've seen in previous submissions, we have a few specific recommendations for applicants. Contextualize your innovative solution effectively. Has it been done elsewhere? What makes your approach unique? Clearly show how the community and participants were involved in identifying and designing the solution. Explain how your idea incorporates gender considerations and how you will ensure your testing is gender sensitive. Submit a professional document. Make sure you follow all guidelines, proofread your work, and submit well before the deadline to avoid any last-minute issues. So in intake 4, 20 out of the 61 organizations who applied were invited to submit a proposal for funding. In intake 5, 22 SMOs were selected to move forward out of 55 applicants. The first evaluation stage is more competitive so that only those with a strong chance of receiving funding are asked to develop a more extensive 15 to 20 page proposal. Concept note submission. So how do you submit your concept note application? Applicants must create an account on FIT's online application system and submit their concept note along with all supporting documents. If you are new to FIT, you will need to register. For those who have previously applied, you can log in with your existing username and password. Let's start on our website. After completing the eligibility self-assessment and you're deemed eligible, you will receive a message inviting you to register to create an account to apply. You should then be brought to the online application system. The first step is to select your preferred language, either English or French, and enter your details in the registration section to create an account. You will only have one account for your application, so please choose the appropriate email address to receive correspondence. This will likely be the project lead. Once you register, you will receive a verification email to the address provided. You will only be able to start an entry once you have verified your email address. Once you are in the online application system, under the instructions section, select the category Intake 6 and enter the title of your innovative solution. Once you press Save and Next, you can go through the 6 tabs at your leisure and in any order. All information is required unless otherwise noted. Keep in mind that there are a few questions in the online system beyond your concept note that will take some preparation. So please log in early and familiarize yourself with the requirements. Eligibility tab. Whereas the self-assessment was a preliminary check to make sure you meet the criteria of the program, this form asks for more detail as well as accurate and up-to-date information, which we will use to verify your eligibility. Organization Profile tab. This tab will ask for more detail about your organization. Please complete the fields including your registered Canadian organization name, registered business or charity registration number, organization address, etc. Team composition. In this area, you will be asked to share the details for your main testing staff, a primary contact, financial personnel, and monitoring and evaluation and learning. Note that you will need to describe the role each person will play in testing the innovation. Application Overview tab. In the Application Overview tab, you will be asked for some application details and summary information about your innovation. Would like to know when you expect to be able to start your testing, as we'd expect you to be ready within 3 months of receiving funding. If you've previously applied to FIT, and if so, what is different this time? In the innovation summary area, we will ask you about the expected number of direct and indirect participants in your testing, disaggregated by gender. While this number does not directly impact your evaluation, it is important for us to understand the scope of your innovation. You'll notice there are a few short summary questions. While you can pull from your concept note to answer these questions, you may need to shorten your descriptions. Concept Note Details tab. Finally, we want to point out that you will need to copy and paste the 5 sections of your concept note into the appropriate fields in the Concept Note Details tab. Please ensure that this information corresponds exactly to your concept note. In the financial section, you can provide a narrative of your budget, as our system doesn't allow you to copy and paste tables. If your budget section includes a table, we will review it in your concept note PDF. The Concept Note Attachments tab. Please ensure that you save and upload your documents according to the naming standards provided. Financial statements must be audited or reviewed and signed by the treasurer of your board or a senior financial officer. This brings us to a close of our quick overview of the application system. Please take the time to read the instructions on each tab to ensure you complete your application correctly. Application Process Survey. After submitting your concept note application, you'll receive an email confirming your submission and a request to respond to our survey. Your survey responses will be anonymous and will not impact your funding decision, but will help inform FIT on how to improve our application process. To sum up, your concept note should provide succinct information about the approach, product, program you'd intend to test, how you plan to test it, and what makes it innovative. It should demonstrate strong potential to target or fully integrate gender equality and the empowerment of women and girls, including those who are most vulnerable. It should be clear to someone not familiar with your work, and it should respect the requested format. Please make sure it's easy to read. The deadline for this intake is Wednesday, June 12th of 2024 at 1 p.m. Central Time. Before we wrap up, we encourage you to register on the FIT website for the Intake 6 Concept Note question and answer session to be held on Tuesday, May 14th of 2024 at 11 a.m. Central Time. This is an opportunity for you to ask questions. Stay connected. We want to remind you to stay connected to FIT for program updates and opportunities. You can sign up for our newsletter through the website and follow us on X, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Thank you for joining us and have a great day.